Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to go over Ethereum Classic. Right now, we are trading at $21.96. So, a few indicators that I want to share with you today. But essentially, if we take a look at yesterday's candlestick, we can see that there was no wick at the very top here, which does show dominance over the buyers coming up. And we can see that the surge has lifted as high today at $22.85. Now, we are going to see a lot of selling action in today's candlestick. One foremost that we take a look at is our resistance line at the $22.85. Notice a lot of these wicks here, a lot of these higher wick candlesticks have retraced and got rejected from this line here. But most importantly, we did not come up to the $23.99 at this top of our peak. So already taking a look at that factor is that we're seeing a lot of give and take. We're seeing that the bulls are pushing the price, but is limited only at this area of resistance. And we're seeing the bears pushing the price down. If we zoom out, we can see another date here that was treated as another area of resistance. And if we take a look at these nodes, these gray colored nodes, which is called a volume profile that measures volume at the dollar amount, we can see that this area was treated as a resistance turned into support that we saw in July of last year. These areas or these clusters are treated as the area of support and ultimately that supply and demand. So what we're going to be projecting in the next couple of days or so is a retest of our 61%, but most importantly, the 50% of our fib chart at $19.87. We can see that is the next area of clusters that the price is going to show that supply and demand. Now, looking on our right-hand side here for our MACD indicator, we can see the last 3 days of our histograms was measuring the momentum here. We can see that was slowing down, lighter in the color, but most importantly, the size of the color as the price came up to this resistance line. Now, one of the things is once we come down to retest our support area at that $19, is we want to continue to see these histograms getting lighter, but most importantly, getting smaller in the size, anticipating that switch from the red over to the green and holding that area of support. Now, I'm going to expand this chart over to my right-hand side because it's going to show us that Ichimoku cloud, which determines the current trend. So if you're not familiar with this indicator, essentially if the candlesticks are above the green cloud here, it is showing us that it is a current uptrend. But if the price itself or these candlesticks are below the cloud itself, then it is showing us a downtrend. And that's why it's so important here for Ethereum Classic to hold on to that 50% range. Because if you see the 50% is near the bottom of this cloud, and if we close below 50% in multiple candlesticks, it is going to change this ranging that we've seen from resistance down to an area of support and break a overall reversal instead of a temporarily pause in an uptrend. Because normally when we see the price moving sideways, this can be very frustrating for the uptrend. It may show us a sign of reversal, especially coming down to this area of support. But if you do see at that 50%, that we do close below it and close multiple, and it essentially is going to take Ethereum Classic from this temporary pause ranging trend to a downtrend itself. So that's my video here for Ethereum Classic. We are going to be monitoring it for the next couple of days to see that either retest of that 50% or see if this MACD indicator momentum is slowing down drastically to come up and retest this area of resistance. But definitely let me know down below in the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, but I'll see you next time.